Right, we're doing the Frankenstein meets the Wolfman, modern take on it. So you got the two Del Toro versus Del Toro. You got the new Frankenstein's monster right here, the creature, facing off against Benicio Del Toro's Wolfman. So right now we're cleaning up some of the pencils right here a little bit, and gonna get ready to do some final inks. So just coming at this with the eraser. This will be the final stream for this, and then we're gonna move on to some Lobo after this. It's gonna be Lobo-vember. So yeah, and then the movie's gonna drop pretty soon in like an hour and a half, so you guys can go run and watch it over on Netflix. Okay, we just got to do the tower right here. We're almost done. You guys are tearing each other apart. Tearing it up. Go real light with the erasing, so it doesn't really mess up, take up a lot of the ink. It's always like your worst nightmare type thing. There we go. There we go. Let me go back and add a little bit more to that here in a second. Cleaning all this up. Just gonna get most of the pencil up right now. There's still a little bit more inking we got to do, but yeah, I want to get this cleaned up as much as possible. If you guys haven't seen the movie either, it's going to be dropping in about an hour on Netflix, so I highly recommend it. You guys go check it out. I think it's the best Frankenstein movie I've seen. Yeah. Right. There's that. I know I'm going to go watch it. It's pretty good. After watching the movie, I was like, yeah, I have to watch that again. That was pretty awesome. Pretty epic movie. Mary Shelley's book is pretty epic, and Guillermo del Toro managed to make it even more epic. This is a movie I want to see though, man. Frankenstein versus the Wolfman. That would be really cool. That would be fun to watch. I ain't gonna lie. All right. The feet up a little bit. Okay, like that. Just cleaning it up. All right. I'm probably gonna check out the Wolfman a little bit right now. Let's see here. go. Right. I'm gonna go back and watch this movie again, the Benicio Wolfman. Such a good makeup design on it. Another movie that's really good. If you guys are watching right now, the people in the chat, if you haven't seen the movie Wolves with Jason Momoa, that movie's really good. It's definitely like a Werewolf by Night type movie. They have the same kind of puggish werewolf makeup. And some really good fight scenes in it too. Yeah. There we go. I'm gonna come back right here a little bit with the. This eye is kind of. That eye glows a lot in the movie. You guys will see that soon enough. Some of the ink is going to get washed or faded a little bit when you're doing this. So, yeah. That gray hair a little bit. There we go. Looks kind of gray, kind of, sort of. Yeah. There we go. There's that. All right. There we go. Okay, we got that. That Wolfman. Let's see here. All right. We'll start probably working on the water now. On the ocean. Actually, could do the cliff. Right. Probably have a little bit of water down here, maybe. There's that right there, like that. A little bit of water in there. Okay. Maybe it's kind of spraying up. There's that. There we go. Okay. Right. I'm going to do a little bit of grass right here. We'll probably start over here, maybe. Get that guard. The other day. A little bit of grass in the background. Not too much. All right. Just had some delicious fish tacos tonight. So good. Thanksgiving's coming up. I can't believe the year's going by so fast. Seems like it just started, now it's about to end. It's wild. Very quick year it was. Let's see here. A little more grass right here. Hey, what up, Alder? Thanks for stopping by, man. Just doing my last Frankenstein versus, or the creature versus Lawrence Talbot stream. And then yeah, then I'm gonna go watch Frankenstein in about an hour and a half, something like that. Yeah. How you doing, Halder? You been drawing? Hope so. Thanks for stopping by, man. Right. About that. Come back up here. Then the creature, part of his head right here, I think it's gray right here. I gotta double check, but I could do that later on, because I'll do the stream, and then right before I post it, I'll do a couple extra fine details, just art edits, just to make sure. But I think the top half of his head is white, is like regular skin, and then like it's more of a greenish flesh tone through the center of his face. So I'll just check that out. Now there's more and more like references popping up all over Twitter right now, because the movie's about to drop in an hour, so they're really going. It's all over the place now. There's kinds of interviews. I think there's like 20 interviews with Guillermo del Toro out right now. wild. I've never seen so many movie interviews with a director. He's a pretty technical director too. He uses a lot of crane shots. He's talking about how he's going to start switching up his directing style going forward. All right, Holders, 6480. Yeah, I just posted another YouTube short. I'm still working on that super detailed piece from the 1800s. Oh, nice. Very nice. That's cool, man. Yeah, I'm just doing this, and then I'm going to be working on some this Lobo piece I'm doing. It'll be another be a Lobo versus Lobo piece. That'll be fun. I've already started. I was doing it over on Omer's stream, so I figured I'd finish it up over here. Do a little Lobo Vember. Yeah. Bovember. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, your art's killer, man. If you guys haven't checked out Halder's channel, go check it out. There's some really killer stuff. And go like his stuff and subscribe to it. Doing a couple random little bits of grass as it fades off into the distance. The new Predator movie's out today too. Hearing a lot of people liking it, and then a lot of people are kind of. Seems like there's a lot of people kind of bad mouthing it too. I have to go check it out. But it seems like most normies like it. But a lot of the kind of YouTubers and whatnot, a lot of like kind of conservative ones, it seems like they don't like it for some reason. But we'll check it out. All I heard was Conan the Barbarian and Shadow of the Colossus and Shane and yeah, Drax the Destroyer. That's what I heard the influences were. So it sounded cool. And a lot of people were complaining about the hair. He's got dreadlocks, but it's like, well, that's how some. It's kind of like it's been like that for a while, man. A lot of the like Viking shows, they give him the same exact haircut. You know, it's just Predator like locks. Ragnar Lothbrok has the same fucking haircut. So does so does Uhtred of Bedinburgh from the Last Kingdom. Same exact haircut. Viking dude, just not a predator. So I don't know. I think some people just like to get that those clicks, you know. It's low hanging fruit too. So, but we'll see. The movie might suck, but I'm hearing really good things about it. Anyone that cites Conan as a reference point for their movie, I'm definitely going to check it out. You know, just like the Northman, there was a lot of Conan stuff going on there. A lot of people didn't like that movie either, but I loved it. You know, some people say it was like not Norse enough, and a lot of like really scholared like professors in Norway love that movie. Yeah, a lot of people that live in Scandinavia love that movie. Monomartha, all they write is like Viking metal. They said it was the most historically accurate like Viking movie ever made. So I don't know. It just, you gotta consider the source of the critique. Halder 6480. I researched the reference piece. It's a woodcut for making prints. The original is around double the size of the reference image I'm using. Hopefully I can pull it off. So much rendering. Yeah, rendering is It's hard, man. You know, too much, too little. You know, you could take some away if need be. Really looking forward to Sisu. I really want to see Deathstalker. That never came out. And then I hear the new Dracula that's going to hit theaters in February. Luc Besson, the French one. So I'm looking forward to that. I could watch the. There's one online right now. The homie sent me, but I can't watch it, man. I got to see it on the big screen. Just like those classic monsters are really Frankenstein, Dracula, Wolfman. I just got to watch those on the big screen. Especially when they got the $5 movies. So yeah. Take a look at this here. Okay, and we're yeah. I think I might want to get in there with a little something different. I think I'm gonna get in here with a couple more blades of this. Nothing too crazy, but do you see the new Frankenstein yet, Halder? You gonna check it out if you're still there? Right. Thanks for hitting the like, guys. I appreciate it. So I haven't seen the new Frankenstein yet. I might look for a download of it later night. Yeah, if you have Netflix, it's going to be on Netflix at midnight. So like another hour and a half. Netflix is blowing up this month, man. You got the new season of Stranger Things. I just got Netflix back a few months ago because I had canceled it a few years ago, and I got it back. I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll get it. Who gives a fuck? Yeah. Just that. Checking out that new House of David. I want to see the new season of that. I want to watch how that dude becomes a brutal warlord. I think they have almost all the episodes. And I'm watching Tulsa King. That's another one. That one's okay. It's a comedy though. Like really, it's really a comedy at the end of the day. But then it has some random like shock value moments like every now and then. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. All right, I'm gonna get a couple more over here on the side of the leg. I don't have Netflix, but if it's streaming, the full quality download should be available. Oh yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, like I said, I just got Netflix. Like I'm watching Cabinet of Curiosity. They got a bunch of shit on Netflix. Tons of shit. I never really realized it. They got a lot of woke shit on there too, but you just got to kind of watch everything, especially if you got kids. Unfortunately, it just is what it is. And like every streaming site does fucking woke stuff. You know, it's everywhere. You basically can't even watch TV. You have to be careful, like whatever you watch, like where you show to your kids. But I was up on game on that a long time ago. I was telling people like, hey, bro, every season 3 or season 2, that's when they start putting in the Marxist like far like radical like woke shit. It's always on like the season 2 turn. So it is what it is. That's the world we live in now. All right. Boop. All right. There's that. Look at this one more time. All right. I have to put a couple in here. Just a little bit, kind of not too crazy, but a little softer. So there's something. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. All right, let's start working on that tower. Get to work on that tower. There we go. There's that. All right. Now this tower right here is it's not 100% accurate. It's kind of going what I've seen a little bit of. All right. Okay. It's a pretty badass tower too. I've been watching a new anime series called Gachakuda. I think episode 16 released in English a couple of days ago. Cool. All right, there's that. I believe the weekend's already here almost. It's so nice. But he's working for the weekend. Everybody is working for the weekend. Did a new review of the Savage Sword of Conan. Number 11. Man, that book was awesome. It was a story by Liam Sharp. He did like his story was about like 90% of the book, but it was great. It had Conan like traveling to like another dimension or another, pretty much another dimension, like a parallel dimension, and he meets a new Conan, and yeah, it's pretty wild. Say that much. There's werewolves in it, and yeah, very ethereal. Really Howard-esque. I think he did a good job of tapping into Howard. Totally felt like a Howard story. Okay. All right. So for the 5 of you watching, thanks for stopping by and hitting the like. I appreciate it. Those of you that are new to the channel, I do like these live draw streams with usually some metal stuff that I like, and yeah, we do from the start to the finish, and doing comic book reviews, and I'm also working on my own comics too. Gonna be putting those out pretty soon, and I'm gonna be opening up a website soon with my art for sale and my comics too. So that'll be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to that. If that's the type of thing you guys are into, if you want to hit like and subscribe, that would be awesome. All right, let's see. All right. There we go. Getting there. I need a little something right here. Oh, thanks for dropping the link there, Alder. That's my book, Butch Cleaver 2. It's up on a Fund My Comic campaign. And yeah, it's a supernatural horror western. Maybe I could show a little bit of that. About a butcher who gets killed and he's brought back to life by a voodoo curse. And that curse gives him the power to weaponize bone on a molecular level. And got that campaign up right now. And we're going to be taking it down pretty soon. Probably in a couple months. And I'll just have a new campaign up. But yeah, that's Butch Cleaver right there. That's the first few issues put together. That's the world. That's Oubliette. It's a gothic horror western. This is my first work, so I've come a long way, but I'm still proud of it. Yeah. Very indie. Yeah. Some crazy characters. I can't wait to go back to this, but I spent like 10 years on these books, so I just needed a break for a while. But they are available. It's the first 2 graphic novels ready to go. And yeah, I mail it off like in 24 hours. Crazy stuff. That's the first one, and then I also have the sequel right here. It's pretty crazy. Yeah. Spoilers right there. Tons of spoilers. Oop, that's a big spoiler. Whoops. Yeah. This guy is it's definitely a slasher too. Think of like Tony Soprano, or he gets killed and he comes back to life. He has the power, to control bone. He's looking for his murderer. He's also looking for his father's murderer. He's getting into a little street fight. So yeah, that's Butch Cleaver, guys. So That's him. This is the book I'm working on now, Hell War. It's a bounty hunter from Helheim. And this is a color, version of the character. The book's going to be in black and white though. So, but yeah, that's what I'm working on now. Right, back to this real quick. All right. What do we got here? So we're going to finish working on the tower right about here. I have to zoom this down a bit. Okay. There we go. There's that. Yeah, and then this thing is massive. So like I was saying earlier, the Shelley's novel I think is pretty epic personally. It's pretty grand with the whole ending of them traveling all over to the Great North, They're kind of going after each other, and this story I didn't think that they could he could make it any bigger, but he did. When I mean epic, it is. So I had to stunt this tower right here. It's actually a lot taller in the movie, but it is what it is. Nothing's perfect. So there we go. There's that. All right, I got that right there. Okay. That. I got the gargoyles up there. Okay, there's that. One of these. Okay. All right. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. All right. A little bit of shading. There's that. Right. A bit of texture. I keep adding more to it like that. All right. Let's see here. All right. All right. Now we're looking at the monster a little bit. Kind of get the eyes in there a little bit more. All right, there we go. Okay. There's that right there. Okay. All right. There's that. All right, kind of move it up. Make that pop out a little bit more. It's got the bandages. The movie's about to drop pretty soon. Thanks for all you guys stopping by. We got a Frankenstein versus the Wolfman, or Frankenstein. Frankenstein meets the Wolfman. It's kind of a nod to that, but it's the Del Toro versions. You got the Benicio del Toro Wolfman, Lawrence Talbot versus the creature right here from the new Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein, the Jacob Elordi. So, and he's pretty fucking strong in the movie. He's a definitely a superhuman in there. Superhuman strength. You get to see a lot of that too in the Kenneth Branagh version. You get to see like what's his name, De Niro. He's like throws a guy up like 2 stories or something like that. Um, he's a pretty brutal guy, the Del Toro one, but so is this guy. But he takes out a lot more in this movie. Hey, what's up, Buzz? Thanks for stopping by, man. Just getting ready for the movie to start in a little bit. Drawing some Del Toro action right now. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. I think I'll start working on the YouTube bugging tonight, huh? That sucks. YouTube's they're doing a bunch of new stuff right now. They're always doing new things. Yeah, very unpredictable. The work you've been putting in lately. Oh, thanks, man. I'm trying, man. Um, trying to do put out more art, and then probably gonna start selling some artwork, like an artiste. I am an artist, but it's hard to admit it. Sounds kind of lame. I'm an artiste, but yeah, I am. I mean, you are, whether you're good or not. That's a different story. But you gotta you become an artist the moment you say that you are. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Same thing with being a writer. And you're a very good writer. If you guys haven't read any of Buzz's books, you got to check him out. He's got a Kickstarter coming up, I believe, for his universe, the Ace characters. If you got a link, Buzz, too, you go ahead and drop it in the chat, man. People can check out your work. Got a Bloodbone, the White Leopard. Can't wait for that. Got the Ace, sci-fi, bunch of different styles, man. Different subgenres. They're all fun. It's all about indie comics, man. That's where it's at. Indie comics and new stories, new stuff, new things to learn about. Let's see here. I'm looking in the mirror right now, my drawing, just kind of thinking, what do I want to do with it? Because I'm trying to finish this. I want to get it pretty much. Yeah, I want to get it done. So I'm gonna do a couple like random things before the movie starts. So, and then these hands are not really hairy right here. They're kind of like that. Benny's wolf hands. They got hair coming out of the palm, out of the wrist, but the actual hands aren't really hairy. Yeah. There's that. And he's got the hair coming out right there. Boom. Yeah, and like I said, we'll be doing some Lobo versus Lobo. We're gonna have Lobo fighting Kenneth Rockerford's Lobo. I love my boy Kenneth's work, but that Lobo, he had to go though. He is a living legend in my opinion. Rockerford. Okay. Let's see here. How do I want to do this? I think I'm gonna come through with some of these. Yeah, there we go. Drop your links, guys. You got links to your campaigns. If there's anybody, let's see here. Logo versus Lobo. I know, man. I mean, I could probably go in there real quick and edit him out, but I was already doing the the old school New 52 Lobo. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let me see if I can find it. Oh no, concept art. Let's see here. Yeah, I gotta find it. It's in here somewhere. Real quick. Going through my files. Let's see here. Gotta be here somewhere. Huh. So hard to find these days. Got a lot of pieces I need to sell. Yeah. Only got 2 more pages left to do my book too. That thing's coming along finally. Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. I don't have the logo, but I got the new 52 Lobo. He's fighting. This guy right here. So we'll be working on this piece. Doing some background stuff right here because it's it's an alien world, so I'm trying to come up with that, and then just do my take on Lobo. I haven't drawn Lobo in like since 2016, almost 9 years ago. So time is just flying, man. But yeah, that's the other Lobo. Might just have to do that guy because he's already got the gun and all the tech and everything. Maybe that'll be the next one. Maybe I'll do another Lobo. It'll be since it's gonna be, what is it, Lobovember. Lobovember. Okay. I gotta get a gray piece right here. That's too dark. Too dark. Let's check this out right here. Whoa. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Yeah, I love Lobo, man. He's awesome. Okay, well, I guess we'll try this out right here. We're gonna do some clouds right here. Some hustle and bustle. Okay. Right. We get the clouds up in here. It's going to be stormy, right? It's got to be stormy. Stormy. It looks like a stormy afternoon. It's going into nightfall. Okay. Halloween just came and went, man. That was a quick Halloween, if I do say so myself. That was a fast Halloween. I was going to do these clouds in pencil, but now I'm starting to get a new idea for it. I got a lot of ideas for these draw streams. Kind of want to do another werewolf piece too. I was thinking about doing that. Hey, what up, Omer Glitch? How you doing, man? Just doing my last video for the movie drops at midnight. Looking forward to watching it again. I really liked it. Today's like my Friday night. Got big training coming up on the weekend. Looking forward to that. Sometimes you got to level up, you know? You got to level up in life. It's all about leveling up. I know. I gotta get going. I'm gonna try. Keep trying. Gotta get it going full speed. I was gonna do the clouds like I was gonna do something a little different style wise, but I decided to kind of go with this. I don't know if you're still in the chat, Buzz, Edwin, but I've been watching like 13th Warrior documentaries. It's crazy, man. Like the stuff about that movie, bro. They had to like reshoot the whole movie almost. There's like a whole nother cut of it out there. Because John McTiernan, I don't know, they didn't like some of his cuts. Wild, bro. That movie's so good. I slept on that movie, man, when it came out. I didn't even watch it. I just remember it like, I remember hearing the title, Eaters of the Dead. I thought that was just so fucking metal. Gotta do some fan art of that. There's a couple cats out there that, or I don't know, I guess there's a lot of cats out there now that do like fan art of movies, you know, kind of in their cartoonist comic style. I'm digging that, man. It didn't seem like there used to be that many people doing it, but I've noticed like over the past 10 years, people are starting to really do it a lot more, and I think that's fucking cool. Yeah. So we got that right there. I'm gonna come in here. It's gonna be gloomy, man. It's gonna be gloomy. I didn't want it to be, but it's just gonna have to be that way. Let's see. Probably right about there. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Yeah. Look at that shield right there. How much time do I got? Okay, cool. I got like about 40 minutes or so, maybe. There we go. Yeah, I can't remember doing like really black clouds like that, so that's something I really wanted to do. Just something that kind of just popped in my head a few minutes ago. See, that's what it's all about, man. It's all about solving problems, solving and making problems for yourself. When it comes to art, right? Let's see here. You could try gray ink washes, water down some of ink for your gray tones. Oh yeah, yep, that's fun too. I was gonna do these clouds in pencil, but then I got another idea for them. Okay, there's that. See if I want to do this. Okay. Keep looking. Boom, 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 boom. Right, white paint. Yeah, and I got a bunch of new cool like white paint brushes and paint brush pins too that I haven't used. I got one like this too, brand new. I got to use that. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. When in doubt, white it out. Okay. Gotta be a little careful here. Don't want to fuck the action up. All right. I think next year, maybe not right away, but maybe sometime next year, maybe towards the end of next year, I'll start working on my speed too for the show. But that's kind of goes against what I want to do here. It's supposed to be just like chill, you know. So, but I might do some faster streams where I do the pieces quicker. All right. What's that? Almost there. Oh, thanks, Homer. Boom. This ink's fucking weird too. These are like a new it's a new Pentel, like I think it's like the one from Japan or something. The ink's a little different color. Probably the knockoff one or some shit. Or the one from the Dollar Tree Pentel from over there in Japan. It's the yen tree. the yen bonsai tree. All right, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I was like looking at like this ink looks fucking weird, the color on it, but it's fun. Right. There we go. Get a little more of that juice in there. Juice it up. Again, for you guys watching, new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. You guys like live draw streams, comic book reviews, comics, comic talk, growing the community of artists and writers and fans and other creators and whatever. This might be the channel for you. Let's see. There we go. So here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. A little bit of that. Okay, getting there. This is what I was trying to go for. All right. Okay, gotta get it up here like that. Okay, want it real dark right here. That's what we're looking for. There we go. We're getting a little bit more. We want that sky lit up. We want the lightning to come down to hitting the tower. You know, want that light to pop. Okay. Right. A little bit of that. All right, this corner over here. All right. It's getting there. It's getting there. Right, all right. But like I said, the movies, said it a couple times, I'll say it again, since the movie's going to start in about a half an hour. The Shelley's book is epic. And what that word gets thrown around a lot, but like I'll do a little spoiler. So, you know, for those of you guys that don't want to get too much spoiled, and cover your ears. I'm gonna count down from 3, 2, 1. So in Shelley's novel, Frankenstein goes around and he, you know, he's a grave robber. You know, he's a fiend. You know, he's always picking out what he, you know. But in the movie, in Guillermo's Frankenstein, he has his he works with the warmonger, and he gets to actually his pick of the litter of what he wants. He'll straight go to the battlefield and get the pristine, like fresh bodies. And so he's got hundreds of bodies to pick from, and he's got unlimited budget to make the ultimate, like, his ultimate experiment. And that right there alone is pretty epic, an epic concept, and he's been waiting his whole life, like 40 years, to make this badass, like, his work, and in the book, it's kind of like a garbage truck that he puts together, like a station wagon, just a bunch of random scraps. You got a pirate here, and then some other, guy from the plague over there, But in this movie, no, he puts them together. He's making like a work of art. He's like an artist. He's getting all the best specimens he can find, and it's the idea is like probably toiled over in his head for 40 years about exactly what he's going to do to create his life's work. So this guy is, that's why he looks kind of a little more like constructed a little better than most of the other adaptations. So we have that right there. Let's see here. Okay, got that right there. And we're gonna come in with some a little bit more gray. Some grays in there. These clouds down here. A bit of water. These just big evil clouds coming in, These big motherfuckers you don't want to mess with. It's like storm clouds. Big black sky, All right. That right there. I got that right there. A little squiggle in there. I like that. It's real scratchy tones. Kind of like a wash, Or a Copic. Use that fucking dryness about it. All right. So with that, then I'm gonna come in with the claw a little bit. I want his claws to be really dark, kind of grayish as well. Let's see if I can. Yeah, that'll work. So we got Benny's claws right here. All right. Claw, boom. There we go. There we go. A little bit of that. All right. And we have this one over here as well. That claw right there. Right there. Okay, so we got that right there. Let me check it out in the mirror real quick. All right. So it's coming down. Probably gonna, let's see, do a little fade to do right here. Just a little something, something. Nothing crazy. Okay. There's that. Then I'll, it's been going for a while, but I'm probably going to give it a, clean up that tower a little bit. See if I can get it wider. Really soft. Really, really soft. There we go. All right. A little dirty. Got these new white pens I wanted to mess around with. Let's see if I can find one in here. You know what? Before I do that, got this still learning how to use these Poshkas, but to be honest with you, so far I haven't been really digging them too much. I've been waiting for this one though. This is the one. It's brand new. But I've tried the other sizes. I'm probably just gonna give them to my kid because I'm not too thrilled with them. Yeah, how's it going, K-pop? Not really too thrilled with them too much. Yeah, just kind of meh. So let's see here. I'm gonna do a little something right here. Try this out right here. Might have dried up. Yeah. Trying to paint and I get pissed off. Yep. Sounds like music to my ears. Yeah. Probably gotta wait a second for this to drip. Put the lid on and shake it up. Let's try this again. Damn, son. Let me try it like this. Did they send me a dud? Dried up dud. Yeah, this is the one I was waiting for too, man. See, There's no white coming out of here. And the thing is, they leak out too. If you barely push the button, they'll start gushing. Look like busting. Buckets of paint coming down. And then when you go over like inks with them a lot of the time, it seems like they I don't know, man. They just turn gray. They don't really give you that nice white, you know. I don't know what it is. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's try this out. A flat surface. I got an idea. Let me try like this. Okay. Is it coming out yet? Nope. Nothing from this. So it's brand new. I'll come back to it later. I don't know what it is, but yeah, that's why I don't really mess with the Poshkas too much. I actually like just straight up white out more. Let's try this one. I know some people get really good, have a good old time with them, but not me. It's all about the tools, but sometimes the tools don't work as good. Let's try this one out. All right. So we'll have this right here coming down. A little bit of lightning. But I ain't gonna even really trip if it's kind of gray. Not perfectly light, you know. There we go. Like I literally got to clean this thing off because it gets so. You got to come back and like add more paint to it. But yeah, it looks kind of fun. There we go. Lightning. So you get that gray lightning in there, which isn't that bad. You know, you get that variety in there. Not really. There we go. Hey, what's up, Montoya? How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. Nice and lit up. Who's watching Frankenstein tonight? It comes on in like a couple minutes. I'm just going to kind of go back and add some more white to it. That's all you can really do. There we go. About to be 1 a.m. for you, so later tonight I'll check it out. Yeah. Nice. You guys got Netflix? Cool. The bunch of lightning hitting the top of the tower, zapping the fuck out of it. There we go. Light it up, light it up. That shit like a Tesla coil. Just trying to go in and like getting those thinning out the trim, leaning out the trim. I prefer to make up my own mid, as they usually don't know what they're talking about. CS, it's out mid. The movie comes out on Pacific Standard Time, midnight. So I think that's probably in 5 minutes, maybe from now. I could be wrong though. Something like that. Something like that. Oh, okay. 2 a.m. for you. Nice. Got a little lightning right there. See your comment about Predator. Let me see. My bad. Hey, so Predator Badlands is out already? I didn't even know. People are saying it sucks. What the hell? Yeah, I don't know. I'm hearing mixed reviews. I'm seeing a lot of like the like the normal like right wing, not right wing, but more like I guess right wing, kind of conservative YouTubers hating on it. But we'll see. You know what I mean? That's kind of that's their brand. It's got to you know because like a lot of those fools hated Prey, and that movie was dope. A lot of them didn't really, when stuff's good, they I don't know. They whatchamacallit, a lot of people like uh Frankenstein though. But I hear that a lot of people are just mad because it's PG-13, you know. So, but yeah, like again, I hear Conan, Shane, Drax the Destroyer, Shadow of the Colossus, 14-year-old Predator. A lot of people are like, "Oh, he's got dreadlocks." You know, I don't know, but we'll see. There's a lot of gore in the trailer. I mean, he's fighting other aliens, so there's not really much humans to chop up. I mean, I don't know what to, you know, but we'll see. Let's see. Yeah, it's usually I didn't get what I wanted, or how would I, or how I would do it, so it's bad. Yeah, exactly. For the Frank release, I guess I'm asking because I don't know if it's a rollout. Oh yeah, yeah. It's. I know for sure it's Pacific Standard Time because they did it 12 o'clock. They're like it drops in 12 hours, so I'm like, oh okay, then it's gonna drop at I believe that time. Oh yeah, and like I don't know what to say. Like I mean, you could tell what the movie's gonna be about when you watch the trailer. It's gonna be a teenage predator on a different planet, and he's got a freaking android on his back. I mean, I don't know what you else you would think it would be at that point. You see him like murdering his brother or some shit, and he's gonna get revenge and whatever. Looks like a good story. Looked pretty fucking compelling to me. It looked more compelling than all the other Predator movies, to be honest. But I mean, I'm a big Predator fan, so probably gonna like it either way. I didn't. I went in watching Prey like expecting not to like it. I was trying to hate on it, but it was actually pretty fucking good. It was a little Mary Sue-ish towards the end, just a little bit, but not too much. It's kind of believable, like if that little Indian girl like set all the traps for it. And a lot of the times when she was taking people out, she was using like physics and whatnot. They're falling on her blade and things like that. And it's a fucking movie. It doesn't have to be perfect all the time. 100%. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So it's different. So we hate it for that. Yeah, everyone lives off hate these days. I love Prey, super good. Also like the cartoon, so I'm probably going to like exactly. I like everything Trachtenberg's been putting out, man. He's been put, dude. Like, and it's got like I don't know. I'm hearing good things on there. Like this the stuff that like I'm hearing stupid shit from like woke people. They're saying, "Oh, it's the Predator's a lesbian or gay," and then I'm hearing like from normies that go watch it. They're like, "Oh, it was awesome, dude. It was the best fucking movie." Some people said it was like the coolest shit ever. Some people saying it's like fucking Mandalorian. It's Disney. It's Disney Predator. I'm like, no, it's not. Like I seen him chopping a thing in half on the trailer, dude. That's not Disney. You know, literally seen him like cutting a big ass alien like in half with a fucking sword, dude. That's not Disney. So that right there, I know they're being disingenuous. They're just trying to like get some get views on their channel or whatever. I don't know. I don't get it. Because that came out. That comes out today. So we'll see in the morning. But yeah, I'm hearing it's mixed, dude. I'm hearing mixed things. There's actually a dude that watched it, and I think it was like Mr. M reviews, that English dude. I think he said it was good. It does feel a little Mary Sue-ish, but it was well established that she was a thinker, so it made sense. She wanted to think outside the box and be different, and not stick to the old ways. Exactly. And then upon watching it on the second time, dude, she like I was just looking at stuff, just because like see a lot of times people would fall on her, dude. Like there was this like the one scene towards the end, he fell on her axe. It was like, oh okay, you know. Yeah, a lot of people like to parrot, and they like to get into a group. They like to vote a certain way, they like to click up in a certain way, and I think a lot of people just need to be themselves and not be in any groups. Like you need to be the party, and if people want to come to the party and they want to party with you, then that's cool. And if they don't want to come to the party, they don't have to. I think a lot of people need to be a little bit more individual. There's too much tribalism, and there's too much parties, and there's too much groups. A group's cool or whatever. It's cool to go to party in a group, but eventually you got to be the party single-handedly. And if people want to come, that's cool. If not, then that's cool too. They can go somewhere else. They can go follow the leader. You know what I mean? Peeps just parrot. Yep. Yeah. Exactly. The second and third watch does make it better and kind of lets you see a little how she was kind of lucky and stacked with the odds. Yeah, dude, I know I'm gonna like the new Predator movie. It already looks fucking sick, dude. There's like tons of like cool looking aliens and monsters and shit. I'm sorry, dude. I'm not gonna just hate it because a bunch of people like are fucking trying to get super chats and clicks on their video. Sorry. It does no. There's plenty of woke shit out there you could bash, but not everything is. There's plenty of shit still. Like there's plenty of it out there. It's not going anywhere. It's been here since the fucking 90s. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm trying, man. I gotta probably do a couple more touch ups, and then yeah, probably like just I'll probably call it after that. Yeah. Let's see here. I love the Fanny chick, so I'm sold. She's showed all her beauty in the great on Netflix. So everything she does, I'm in. Yeah, dude. I think yeah, dude, it looks good. I mean, when was the last time a PG-13 movie looked good? Like this good, dude. People were comparing it to Fury Road. Fury Road was awesome. I'm sorry, I only watched Fury Road one time, and I was just like floored by it. In the theater, or no, I didn't see it in the theater. I seen it at home, and yeah, and I've always, dude, as a kid, I've always wanted to see a Predator movie, like told from the Predator's perspective. I'm sorry, like that's like the number one thing. Like, yeah, I want to see it. So, and my kids want to see it too, man. Like, you know. Yeah, that movie's awesome. I even like Furiosa. I didn't finish it, but it was dope. I go back and watch it. Um, yeah, man. And like, how many times are you gonna like capture the magic of Predator? You got to do something different. And that's how franchises survive. They tell little different micro genre twists. They do little genre shifts. Make the Predator like this one. This is a perfect idea. And the thing about Predator is, like Robert Rodriguez said, he's like, I can make fucking 13 Predator movies. Like I can just keep making Predator movies. There's tons of it's an evergreen. It's a beautiful concept. You can do so much with Predator. And Trachtenberg saw that and he was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna do it." It's not it's you should jump on it, man. But Arnold, it's the best action horror movie ever made. It's not the first horror sci-fi. First horror sci-fi is Frankenstein. This guy. That's the first horror sci-fi. You know. action horror sci-fi, then you got Predator. You know. But yeah, we're gonna check it out. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people think it's it's like a lesbian chick, with dreads. It's like no, it's not. Then I pulled up the again, this dude from Vikings, Ragnar Lothbrok. Then Alexander Draymond, the guy that plays the character from Lost, the from the Last Kingdom, Uhtred. They all got the same exact hairstyle as the Predator Drek or Deck from the new movie. They got their Vikings, and Vikings. They didn't even know Vikings had the dreads like that. It looks cool though sometimes. Better than Aliens. Tough call on that one. We'll see. I mean, for me, probably, bro. To be honest with you, probably. Because it's got that whole like Conan edge to it. It's got the swords. It's got the bows and arrows. It's got all the. I like Predator way more than Alien. So, but I do like all the Alien movies. I do like all the Predator movies. Some are better. Some are worse. Like my favorite Predator movie is Alien vs Predator 2. Everybody hates that movie. It's the worst one in the franchise. I even admit it's not that great. But I like Predator. I like the wolf in there. The wolf goes down there. He's sitting atop his throne on his jungle planet. He gets a distress call. They call him in there to just destroy everything. Just clean up the mess. He's like Black Ops Predator. He's got the whip and he fights the Predalien. I don't know. I just like that shit. Yeah, it's on another level. Aliens, Predator's cool, but it's second to Aliens. No, I get you, man. You got the Marines. That stuff's cool too. With all the dumping the aliens out, but I just like Predators. I like the Yautja. They're cool. I could watch a whole movie with Predators just talking in English. That wouldn't even fucking bother me, even if they had Russian accents. I'd be like, this motherfucker sounds Russian. Wouldn't bother me one bit. That was actually my whole thing. Was if I was doing this movie, I would have them talking like, you know what I mean? And then when it would say translation from Yautja to English, then you would have like straight up them just talking like us. After a while, people would probably lose their shit, but I would do it. That's how I would do it. And I would have probably 3 different clans, and they would all be on the same planet, and they'd be fighting for land or some other bullshit. It'd be like a Viking story, but with predators. That's what I would do. You know, respect it. Well, I mean, it's James Cameron, so you can't really go wrong. Yeah, but like the best Predator movie, like if you're gonna, the best ones are probably Prey. I mean, Predator, Prey, Predator 2, um, and then yeah, the those are some of the good ones. Then I'd like Predators, then the Predator, then AVP. Yeah, but at the top, my favorite though is AVP Requiem, which is the worst one. Everyone hates it. The movie's too dark. You can't see shit in there. That's one of the big problems with it, among a trillion other things. Aliens don't care about humans. Well, as far as we know, only as bird sacks, maybe. Yeah, I got to finish watching Alien Earth too. Got to finish that up. Right. Yep, yep, yep. Let's see here. Look at this one more time. Try to line it up. Yeah. Hearing good things about it though. Seems like it's getting pretty good reviews on that Rotten Tomato. Not that it matters, but a lot of that shit's bought. But we'll see when the audience score starts hitting. That's the best way to know. the aliens. Yeah, I don't want them talking. They already had that chick kind of tuning in, right? In the TV show to their clicks. The clickbait. They were clickbaiting her. Get over here, clickbaiting her. All right. The clickbait. And I thought Alien versus Predator, like they made the Predators like they were big in there, they were huge, they were like hulkish, but they made those fools some chumps, man. They got taken out quick just by like one Predator or one alien was just fucking them up. Like, come on, bro. But I like the concept where they're like breeding them and using the pyramids. It's cool. And the pyramids that was transforming the whole time. That was cool. Let's see here. Oh, I was thinking maybe AI could be used to make AVP Requiem to brighten it up. So not exactly. That'd be like one good thing for AI. Alien terrified me as a kid. Predator was cool when I was a kid. Tough choice, so for sure. I could watch either all day long though. I remember as a kid watching Predator and just being like, "This is pretty scary." And then once the Predator started kind of popping out, I was like, "Oh, this is pretty cool. This Predator is awesome." Then I just started like, "This is a monster. This monster is cool." And you find out he's a hunter and he's got all these toys, and you're like, "Yeah, this guy's badass. I want to know more about." He was just an intriguing character. Arnold was intriguing too. He's basically playing Rambo, or the best of the best at that. Um, but I hear they might be bringing Dutch back too into the franchise because they had him in the end of the movie. We'll see what happens with that. Yeah. Well, I think I'm pretty. See, Alien terrified me as a kid. Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, I think that's it, guys. I'm probably gonna go watch the movie right now and put those kids to bed. I don't know what they're doing up right now. They're running around out there. I can hear them. Um, and yeah, gonna go watch Frankenstein before it gets too late, and probably post this up on the social media. This is a really fun piece, and yeah, thanks everybody for watching. See, oh my goodness, that's why I like watching Aliens so much. It's much more frightening when they added the lore to the engineers and Prometheus, and it got all brainy, and I love that. Yeah, I love that too. It's fucking cool. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like you can always go back and watch Predator, and like now if they want to get more adventurous, more sword and it's basically like sword and fantasy or sword and science fiction kind of. It is a sword and sorcery type thing, but without the more tech, the new one. So that's cool. Me. Thanks again, Montoya, man. I'll be seeing you guys. Until next time. You guys have an awesome weekend. Always remember to be bold, be brave, and roll the bones to know your role. I'll see you guys next time. Keep it metal. Yeah, the thinker aspect.